All right, chat. The biggest takeaways from the Kentucky game last night, I would say the first and foremost is this is not a takeaway, but the biggest thing is that this is the biggest win of the season. I know that we hate Duke. I know that we haven't beat Duke in a long time, but to be able to go on the actual road, not a neutral site, and beat the number 7 team in Gonzaga that is not just number 7 preseason, but they look like the number 7 team, older guys, vet guys on their home court, that's incredible. But that says a lot about the culture. That says a lot about the coach. That says a lot about the players. And that says a lot about the rest of the season is that our guys are not going to give up. If that was a traditional Kentucky John Calipari team, we would have rolled over at a certain point and just been like, hey, we're down 20 points and it is what it is. Second piece is that was a road win and we were down 18 points. We were down 18 points and we never gave up. Not only did we not give up, okay, so that'll be the second point. Third point is that we finally saw our head coach of the Kentucky basketball team making adjustments in the middle of the game. Halftime, we went into half down 16. We came out and we completely changed the defensive structure. Our offensive sets looked a lot crisper. The guys were energized and ready to go. But historically, that has not been a thing. Historically, we do the pregame plan and we come out and we run that the whole game. Coach Pope came out and defensively changed everything that Gonzaga did. Those kids were confused, they were nervous, and they honestly pooped down their leg quite a bit. So, like, our coach, our basketball coach at the University of Kentucky, won us that game. Um, Fourth takeaway, Jackson Robinson, he's our guy, right? And sometimes it looks like, is Jackson scared? Is Jackson timid? Like, what can we depend on with Jackson? That's our go-to guy. Jackson Robinson and Andrew Carr are our go-to guys. Like, those are going to be our alphas all year long. So when we get into March, that's who we're going to be looking to with the game on the line. Um, in terms of the basketball itself on the court, we have to find a way to get Kobe Brea in the basketball game. He shoots the ball at a 60% clip. He's able to play defense. He's out there at 6'6", I think. I mean, it's like he can come off the bench. That's completely fine. But we have to find a way to get him in the game, get him impacting the game. Because even when he's out there standing in the corner or standing on the 3-point line, he's stretching the court. Now guys like Otega are able to drive and score. Guys like Amari Williams, with not an incredibly deep offensive bag, are able to go and truly get one-on-one possessions and not have to worry about another guard collapsing down. So having Kobe Bryant in the game is huge for us, especially as we look and Lamont Butler's out and Kirk Kriisa is out for maybe a few other games. Going forward, I mean, guys, at this point, we've played. The fact that we lost against Clemson makes that one of our biggest games of the year, right? So we've played Duke, huge game. When we beat them, we were the underdog. That was one of our biggest games of the year. Gonzaga, number 7 on the road, top 7 matchup. That's one of our biggest games of the year. We're 4, we're 7 on the road. We won that. That's huge. And so Duke, Clemson, and Gonzaga, right? So we've already played our 3 biggest games of the year, and we're getting ready to go into a rugged SEC schedule. Good thing about the SEC schedule is that after those 3 games, I feel inclined to say that we're ready for the SEC. I know that we're going to beat Arkansas when they come to our place, and that's going to be glorious. Um, but for the rest of the SEC, like I really think that we're putting the best team out on the court. Alabama's always going to be good, but we're fast enough to now play up and down with Alabama. LSU is going to be good. Georgia's going to be good. But the thing about the SEC that's scary is that every team has guys. Every team has a true star out there that's a game changer. So we're gonna have to be prepared for that. But right now, like all celebrations, BBN down 18. We know that we have a coach like Bruh, Coach Pope beat Duke, and then he just came down from down 18 on the road to the number 17 in the nation with veteran guys. Coach Pope, you just secured a job in Lexington, Kentucky for 5 years. No exaggeration. Nah, we can't lose the rest of the season. But these 2 wins and the culture that you're building, you're going to be around for a while. So this was a great hire by Mitch Barnhart to just get Coach Pope in the door, right? Like we need Kentucky basketball to be good because our football team ain't none. Ain't none. So that is my recap of Kentucky basketball game. I think that we're looking really good right now. I'm excited for the next game. I'm excited to get into the SEC schedule and just have those tough games every night. So love you guys. Signing off now. For more videos like this, we're gonna recap Kentucky after every single Kentucky basketball game, and we also have a podcast coming soon. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We're going to have some special guests. I'm going to have two others running the podcast with me, so that's going to be incredibly exciting. Please stay tuned. Like and subscribe to Eddielinks at Eddielinks on YouTube, EDDIELINKS. And then we are going to have a completely different YouTube channel for the podcast. And once that drops, I will send you guys more information about that as well. Love you guys. Stay safe. And don't do anything that I wouldn't do. We're out.